We begin with the war in Ukraine. The mayor of the southern port city of Mariupol calls the situation there dire. Ukrainian officials are trying to evacuate civilians who sought refuge in a steel mill, which has come under continuous fire from Russian forces. Meanwhile, the Russian military is meeting fierce resistance as soldiers try to capture the eastern Donbas region. A senior U.S. defense official says the Russian offensive is moving much slower than expected. Still, the U.S. and its allies are ramping up shipments of heavy artillery to Ukraine. And CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay joins us now with more from Kyiv. And Chris, thank you for joining us right now. The latest on the evacuation efforts in Mariupol, what do we know?
Well, according to Ukrainian media, there has been somewhat of a breakthrough. 20 civilians, they say women and children who were injured, have been successfully evacuated by Ukrainian authorities to safety. This is a glimmer of hope, but the situation remains dire. Hundreds of more civilians remain trapped inside, along with an unspecified amount of Ukrainian soldiers. We're told that many of them are themselves badly injured in the fighting that's been going on for more than 2 months now. We're told that they're very low on medical supplies. They don't have enough bandages to cover their wounds. Many of the soldiers are suffering from gangrene and amputations that haven't been treated because of their depleting medical supplies.
And President Zelensky is voicing concerns about Russia's occupation and treatment of nuclear power plants in Ukraine. Chris, is Russia using nuclear threats as a tool to scare allies into adhering to their demands?
Well, that's right. I mean, they're using both nuclear as a threat and to scare people away from from helping Ukraine. That's absolutely true. It's unknown if they're actually planning to use nuclear weapons, or if it's just saber rattling. What we do know is that on the battlefield, Russian forces have been extremely reckless, whether that means firing upon nuclear facilities with tanks, launching missiles directly over nuclear sites. Even at Chernobyl, which I should mention had a 36th anniversary from that notorious disaster in 1986. That anniversary was this week. Russian soldiers occupied that nuclear site. And when they did so, they stirred up a lot of the radiation that's been lying dormant in the topsoil. The Russian soldiers actually dug trenches around Chernobyl, and in so doing, they very likely poisoned themselves. So it shows you that the soldiers on the ground don't necessarily understand the threat that they're dealing with, but the Kremlin certainly does. So, I mean, this is a country that has nuclear power plants of its own, and it has a nuclear arsenal that it's working on. So I would say that, the mere mention of nuclear weapons and its recklessness in the field is also being used as a weapon to scare people away.
Chris Livesay, thank you so much for your report from Kyiv tonight.
Thanks, Enrique.